This is 6-time IFBB Bikini Pro Champion Brina Martinez, and I take ZMA5 to make sure that I get the zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B6 needed to keep my immune system healthy and snack strong.
Jay Martinez with Fight Hub TV here with Eddie Hearn in Las Vegas. Eddie, it's a crazy week so far. It's probably going to get crazier tomorrow and Saturday, right?
Well, yeah, obviously we had this today. We got Haney and Jojo Diaz tomorrow. It's going to be fireworks at the press conference. And then you got the weigh-in tomorrow, and then you got a great fight on Saturday. You got another fight on Friday with ESPN. It's a big weekend.
Now, let's talk about Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos. How excited were you when you found out, hey, I get to promote this fight? Because I spoke with you in February when Triller won the bid, and you said, hey, that's good. That's good for boxing.
Yeah.
But what were your thoughts when he said, hey, now I get to promote this fight?
Because there was a few times where we were quite close to getting that done. And finally we got awarded the fight, which we were very pleased about, because we're promoting Teofimo Lopez, and he's a huge star, and obviously it's massive for DAZN as well. So we got that fight, and then the week after we got Jojo Diaz against Devin Haney, have a massive fight, and hopefully the winners can fight the winners.
We will all love to see that. Now, is it me or is it just Teofimo Lopez looks like a lion in a cage, just ready to devour?
I just said there that he said he's going to take Kambosos out in 1 round. I hope it lasts a bit longer, because we paid a lot of money for it, you know what I mean? But he's a character, and don't forget, he beat Lomachenko. Do you know what I mean? The guy that everyone was saying was his pound genius. He beat him. It's just, we need to make sure that we give him the platform and the promotion that fight deserves.
Eddie, what are the best qualities you see in George Kambosos at this moment when he faces Teofimo?
Fast, ambitious, fearless, but again, he's a massive underdog in that fight. But when these guys have been out for so long, just throws up a different kind of dynamic, So anything can happen on that night. But I believe Teofimo is a big favourite.
Your prediction? You don't want it to be...
He wins by knockout. I do, and I rate Kambosos, and I like him. I love his balls, and I love his ambition, But I just think it's a very tough fight for him.
Let's switch the page real quick. Saturday night, Canelo versus Caleb Plant. I'm gonna be honest with you. Seeing Canelo with you, it's like the beginning of a marriage. He's very happy. I've seen him very happy. What's going to be in the future? Because, it is rumored that PBC is going to push for that Charlo fight.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. I think that he's in a great position where at the end of this fight, he'll go to everyone and say, what have you got for me? And he'll look at it all and he'll go, okay, that one. And we'll put 3 or 4 options in front of him. PBC will put options in front of him. But, we're here to support him. We're not promoting his show, obviously, but he's a friend. I want him to win badly. I'm here to help him celebrate, hopefully on Saturday night, and I hope he makes history.
Have you talked to him since you arrived to Vegas?
I was with him last night, very relaxed. The most relaxed fighter I've ever been around. The most confident fighter I've ever been around. But it's a real fight. Caleb Plant's never boxed at elite level before, so we don't know if he's good enough. Same, but we didn't know if Teo was good enough. And he went in there and showed he was.
What does Caleb Plant need to do to make a statement to come out victorious? Because you said he hasn't been in this level, he hasn't been elite level.
Never fought an elite fighter in his whole career. Show me one. Caleb Truax, great guy, and a world-class fighter, not an elite super middleweight. USYK Gui, not an elite super middleweight. Anyone else? He's full. No. But he's a talent. He's a great fighter. So I just don't think you can beat Canelo Alvarez. I really don't.
Come Saturday night, once Canelo becomes victorious, do you believe that he'll be placed or get respected and loved for the Mexicans
He's
in
already
the country?
That's I don't believe. From what I've seen, I've promoted Canelo Alvarez. This guy's a god.
You say it very proudly.
Yeah, I'm very proud of promoting.
You should be.
I'm very proud of promoting this fight as well, and because I respect great fighters, and he's a great. He takes on the biggest of challenges. What was it? His last 8 fights have been against champions or something like that. It's unbelievable, right? And he deserves all the respect. I know there's the Julio Cesar Chavez thing like that.
That's where I was going.
That's the older generation. Canelo is a god of Mexican boxing, and he's a real fighter, a real champion.
And that's what I was going, because all the Mexican fans
you don't
engraved there with Julio Cesar
You don't need
Chavez.
to compare the two. They're from different eras, different generations. Appreciate and respect what you have now, which is an amazing fighter in Canelo Alvarez, who is very proud of his heritage, and like, I've been there, I've seen it. It's an amazing thing what he's doing for his country.
It is. Before we switch on to Anthony Joshua and Usyk, who in the division could be a possible threat for Canelo at this moment? There's rumor that Benavidez could be one of them. Who could you see that be a threat at elite
different.
level?
I think the only way he gets beat is to move up into a weight class which he shouldn't fight. I don't see Benavidez beat him. I don't see Charlo beat him. The Golovkin fight is a good fight as well, but I think he may be unbeatable.
Eddie, there's still like that sense of wanting to see the third fight with Triple G because
I want to see it.
You would like to see it?
Because the first two were amazing, weren't they? So I'd like to see that third one. But again, it's just looking at those options and seeing which one he likes. And he has no fear to fight Gennady Golovkin again, but he will make the decision about which one will be next.
Anthony Joshua, want to talk about that. We saw him shopping for a trainer a couple of weeks ago, and also Virgil Hunter, it was rumored, I think he even visited Robert. What happened? Did you talk to him?
It wasn't really shopping, it wasn't interviews, it was just learning. Going around, looking at different environments, looking at different gyms, and I think that he needs to look at his setup, his environment, and he just wants to improve. So he had some great meetings with a number of the fighters as trainers, and he'll look and see if those guys could be beneficial to his preparation. And they're all tremendous trainers.
What tactics does Anthony Joshua need to do moving forward in the rematch versus Usyk?
He needs to be confident in what he's doing, and the tactics. And of course he needs to be more aggressive, but it's not just the case of people say just go in there and take it to him. Like, there's a little bit more of an art to it than that. Usyk's a tremendous fighter, so he knows what he needs to do, and he'll be putting that in place for the rematch.
Bob Arum was very outspoken. I spoke with him in Atlanta about 2 weeks ago, and he said, no matter what, Joshua can change trainers, he will never beat Usyk.
Yeah.
Do you believe that? Or
disagree. I mean, Bob Arum's never been wrong before, has he? But it's a very tough fight, and he's the underdog going into the rematch. But he can beat Usyk for sure.
Lastly, a couple of weeks, also Crawford versus Porter, big matchup. Everybody wants to see that one. Break that fight down for us.
A straightforward victory for Terence Crawford. No disrespect to Sean Porter, he's a brilliant fighter, warrior, but he's too many wars, too old now, and I think that he will win the fight by stoppage.
Tomorrow, last question. Tomorrow, we're going to see the press conference with Devin Haney versus Jojo Diaz. It's a great fight, possibly the best fight in my opinion in December. Could you say that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm so pleased to deliver it for Devin because Linares was a great fight for him, but we need to build on that. So now you start looking at the resume and saying this is a real good fight, tough fight. Jojo's very confident, and tomorrow they go face to face, and it'll be a lot of fun.
A lot of sparks, right?
Cheers.
Thank you, Eddie.